May I have your attention, please, all rise. Lawrence County Municipal Court's now in session. The Honorable Donald R. Capper presiding. All those having business before the court, draw nigh and you shall be heard. God bless the great state of Ohio and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning. Welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. We have a really light docket today purposely because we have a jury trial scheduled for this afternoon. So we're trying to keep it light. But there is some review hearings to do, so come up to the table to your right when your name is called for here for review. The bail's going to call your name.
Chase L. Lewis, George R. Stanley, Kevin Allison, Jennifer Stapleton.
All right, Jennifer Stapleton.
Yes.
21, 62, 18, 12, 40, 17, 31, 43. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Okay. We have a report for her. So all you've done your community service, all you have left is to pay on your fines.
Yes, sir. I have 20 to pay on it today.
Okay. Now I'll have you go see the clerk for that. Let me give you a new date.
Okay.
We'll make it February 3rd, exactly 1 month. So February 3rd at 9 a.m. is your next hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chase Lewis,
Yes, sir.
is that Riverside? Okay, it looks like you're making progress is the way I read it, but there's still some things to work on.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but progress is good. It means you're going forward, so keep it up. And I think you're going in the right direction, and I won't, can you pay anything on your phone?
Yes, I'll pay $20 a day.
Okay, see the clerk for that, and I'll set February 3rd as your next hearing.
All right, thank you.
Good job. Okay, George Stanley and Kevin Allison get warrants for not appearing. All right, we're going to do arraignments now. That's for new cases. When your name's called, come up to the table to your right, stand there. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, what you say is all on the record. If you say something that helps the state, they can use it against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, and a right to bail, and to make the state prove charges beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter a guilty or no contest plea, when you're asked for a plea, you're waiving all those rights, and you shouldn't do that. If you don't understand the proceedings, you need to enter a not guilty plea, especially if you want to talk to a lawyer, if you want a trial, you have to enter a not guilty plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Cody v. Dement. Case number PRC 23006, A, B, and C.
You're Cody Dement?
Yes, sir.
Mr. to the minutes alleged that on December the 31st at 1:55 a.m. in Fayette Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of alcohol, and that you took a breath test and tested 13 on the breath test. So alleged this would be, if you're convicted, it would be your first conviction. So on a first offense under Ohio law, the maximum you face is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. There's a minimum, which means I can't give you less than 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension if you're convicted. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Your test score of 13, it's actually 13 and a half, 135, so we'll just call it 13, it makes it easier to understand. The per se level under Ohio law is 8.
Yeah.
What that means is if you test higher than 8, and, this is a big and, the state has to show compliance with the rules for giving the breath test, calibration, and those sorts of things.
Yeah.
If they show those things and a test score above 8, then there's a presumption that you were impaired because you tested higher than 8. Do you have any questions about that? Then you've got 2 other charges, driving with a suspended license. The charge is a unclassified misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 500 hours community service, $1,000 fine, and that you were speeding, driving 81 in a 55 zone. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand these charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead with these charges?
No contest.
No contest means you're not fighting it. You are agreeing that you can be found guilty by the court without a trial, without a lawyer. Because what I'm going to do is look at what the state says it has as evidence against you. If I believe on the face of it that's enough for a conviction, then you're agreeing I can find you guilty without a trial and a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll accept your no contest plea. I'm going to look at, I haven't even looked at the officer's report. I'll look at that and read it in the record. After I do so, if you want to make a statement, you can. You don't have to. Okay, the officer made what's called an impaired driver report. So the officer says, December 31st, 2022, I was traveling west on State Route 7. I observed a motorcycle stopped on the shoulder of the westbound lane. So I turned around, as I approached the motorcycle, I could see he was now re-entering the right lane of travel. I traveled behind the motorcycle and observed him exceed the 55 mile an hour speed limit. I faced the vehicle at 81 miles an hour. We were on State Route 7 near milepost 0 in Fayette Township. Motorcycle sped up even more, as evidenced by distance it continued to pit between us. I attempted to pace again, was unable to before the driver slowed down. Motorcycle drifted in its lane at one point while I followed it, activated overhead lights to initiate a traffic stop. The driver was slow to respond, but finally came to a stop on the shoulder of US 52 near milepost 21. I approached the motorcycle and could see it had an Ohio plate, came into contact with Cody DeMint. Music playing through his motorcycle speakers was loud. He attempted to turn the music off. I watched him try to hit pause several times, so his finger movements were imprecise. After being unable to turn off the music, he turned the motorcycle off entirely to stop the music. Informed him of why he stopped and asked him to provide documentation. He handed me an identification card and informed me that he did not have a valid license. I observed Mr. DeMint's eyes to be watery, bloodshot. I could also detect the odor of alcohol coming from his breath. He told me he had just left his high school class reunion in Gallia County. He was on his way home, asking how much alcohol he had consumed. He told me 2 beers, maybe 3. I asked him to allow me to ensure that he was safe to drive. He stepped off his bike and walked in front of the patrol car. I deactivated the forward flashing lights. I asked Mr. Dement several preliminary questions to help better understand what I may observe. He told me he did not require corrective lenses, that he was not taking any medications, that he considered himself to be in good health, that he did not have a history of head injuries. I have observed the following 6 clues of impairment: horizontal gaze in nystagmus, lack of smooth pursuit in each eye, distinct and sustained nystagmus, and onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. So that's the eye test for alcohol. I did walk and turn. He moved his feet for balance from the starting position. There were 4 clues during the test: moved the feet for balance, starting position, stepped off the line, stopped walking for balance, did not touch heel or toe. I asked him to give a portable breath test, which he provided, showed a sample of 137. He's placed under arrest for OVI, given Miranda warnings, searched prior to securing him in a patrol car. Motorcycle was secured at the scene. He agreed to give a breath test at the patrol post and tested 135. Okay, any statement or explanation you want to make, sir?
No, sir.
Your Honor, this is first offense.
It is.
Thank you.
Well, you've got several suspensions, it looks like. You had a conviction for driving under suspension in the van work, municipal court, in May of past year, May 22. Are you employed, sir?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I'm a union carpenter. I actually leave Thursday for Washington State for work.
It looks like you haven't had a license for a while. What's the issue there?
In the process of trying to get it back, I get pulled over heading to work, and then it's just another suspension on top of suspension. That's a hell of a hole I've dug myself in, but
Yeah,
it's hard to get out of.
well, when you're on US 52 on New Year's Eve at 1:55 a.m. driving 81 miles an hour, I don't know what you expect.
Yeah.
You're gonna get found out, pulled over, and you've been drinking. Not very smart.
I agree.
And you are 25?
Yes, sir. I'll be 25 this year.
Okay. I have to start figuring some of this stuff out. That's like saying, I'm gonna go up the top of this building and jump off and probably not get hurt.
Yeah.
If you're gonna drive on 52 on December 31st at 1:55 a.m. while you've been drinking and doing 81 miles an hour, you're probably gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you did have insurance, it looks like. All right. Is there anything you want to tell me about this before I do the sentencing?
It was just a dumb decision.
I'll
We
agree
had
with that.
had a high school reunion. They did it a little early because we lost a bunch of people, and I'd say everybody had a little too much to drink. I definitely shouldn't have been driving. That was an ignorant decision on my part.
Were you going to Galplus? Is that where you're going?
I was leaving Galplus.
Oh, you were kind of, where do
Yeah,
you?
I live in Ashland, Kentucky now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to impose, and kind of my rule is the higher you test, the higher I make the fine, so I've got a little sliding scale. So yours is going to be $650, your fine.
Okay.
Order you to pay the court costs, license suspension for 6 months, and it starts the day of the offense, December 31st. 20 days in jail, all suspended. 30 hours of community service. 2 years of probation. You have to go to a 3-day driver intervention program, and we have Maddie is here from Spectrum that puts on that program, so you'll have to talk with her, get signed up to do that. If you do that, then and do your community service, pay your fines, then you won't go to jail.
Okay.
If you don't do that stuff, then I gotta give you jail time. So I don't want you to go to jail, but just like making this bad decision, don't make the bad decision that I see a lot of people making is like they walk out the door and kind of forget that they got anything they got to do.
Yeah.
And then they wind up getting a warrant and wind up going to jail. Those are the two options. So take care of stuff and you'll never have to go to jail. And jail's not a good place to go. Not a good place to spend time. Not productive. Okay, the review hearing date is July 31st, so that gives you plenty of time. If you get everything done that you're ordered to do, you don't have to come for a review hearing.
Okay.
If you don't have it done, you gotta show up. If you don't show up, that's an automatic warrant.
Gotcha.
You got stuff left to do. You're gonna talk to Mr. Cooper today, he's in charge of community service, and he'll go over everything and give you a piece of paper that's got on it what you need to do, and he's who you'll be doing your community service with. And you can do that on your days off.
I'll be gone, like I said, I leave Thursday. I'll be gone until around the end of April, so.
Okay, we'll work
Give me
with
that.
you, just take it seriously and get some stuff done before you come back for your review hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, on the driving under suspension, you've got several, so I'm gonna give you a $250 fine on that.
Okay.
No court costs because it's on the ODI. And I'm gonna give you an additional 30 hours of community service. So you got 60 hours of community service total, that's 10 days. And same review hearing date, July 31st of next year, or it's this year now, 23, July 31st of 23. Those are at 9 a.m. On the speed offense, you got to get the max for that, 81 to 55, $150 fine. And that's it. So Maddie will walk out in the lobby with you and talk to you, and then Mr. Cooper will also come out and talk to you and give you your paperwork. If you have any questions of me.
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
Right.
State of Ohio versus Sierra Carter, case number TRD 22-1119 A and B.
And you are Sierra Carter.
Yeah.
You had a review hearing on December the 19th. It looks like you missed. It was on a driving under suspension. Do you admit or deny you missed that hearing?
Admit.
You have an explanation?
I didn't have a ride, and I don't have my license at the moment, so.
Okay. You have been making payments. You made a payment in December on your fines. And you did come in on your own. You didn't wait to get arrested. So I'll cancel the warrant. And I'll give you a new review hearing date. February 10th. 9 a.m. is your next review hearing. If you've paid it off by then, you don't have to come back. I'm showing you owe $175.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay 40 today.
Okay, see the clerk will make your payment, and then pay off the balance. You can quit coming to these hearings.
All right.
State of Ohio, which is Brittany Caldwell, case numbers CRB 131153 A and B, and CRB 131057. Brittany Caldwell. Brittany Smith Caldwell. Did not work in John.
So it looks like she posted a bond. She did. Posted a bond yesterday with Mr. Sowers. So I will let him know she failed to appear today. And issue a warrant for her arrest. We'll set a bond forfeiture hearing for January 27th.
State of Ohio versus Norman Lucas, case number CRB 22780. This is a pretrial, Your Honor. It's Roger Smith's case.
All right, Thomas Lucas, Mr. Smith.
I don't think he's checked in. I think we're here at 10.
All right, we'll recall.
That's not him. Thank you. Oh, Norman, he's okay.
Wave time.
Oh, no, Norman, you come up to me. Judge, we talked about this earlier today, Mr. Hill and I. We did not come to a resolution. This is our first pretrial. I'd like to set for one more pretrial and get Mr. Lucas in my office. Maybe we can do something.
You have
We'll waive time.
a preference for a date or dates that you're not available.
Let's see, Judge. We're looking at, well, honestly, he offered that we do it. Judge, we could go a month out. My January is pretty mixed up. That's a Friday, February 3rd. We'll waive time.
Okay, that's fine. February 3rd, the defendant's request for another pretrial,
Yeah, thank you.
10 a.m.
Anything to be that fast, that's not secret.
Okay. Well, I didn't see you after yours. Well, that's okay.
Well, I
I thought maybe.
gotta text you in. I
Yeah.
told him, I told him I'd do that, we'd see.
You're okay. Here's my next hearing. I'll get you in the office, okay?
Okay. Where you at over there?
By 20th Street,
By
the state hospital, mental hospital.
Yeah, go ahead.
State of Ohio versus Mark D. Bays, case number TRD 222697. Mark Bays. Mark Bays.
It's Mr. Stratton's case. It's set for pretrial for Mark Bay.
I thought he was
He has checked in, Your Honor.
there. He is. Hey, Mark. Did you get your license reinstated? Did you get your license reinstated?
Hi.
Did you get your, sorry, yeah. Did you get your license reinstated?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got that proof? Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
We have a copy? I'd like to dismiss it because of the way you stopped.
That's fine.
All right. And since he's reinstated.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it'll be dismissed, sir. Glad you get your license reinstated.
Okay, that's it. Hold on one second, I'm gonna make a copy of this for the court. So just go out there and have a seat out there, and I'll bring this right back to you, okay?
State of Ohio versus Joseph E. Blake. Case number
Yeah, don't leave yet. I'll be right out.
CRB 22796.
Okay.
Joseph Blake.
He's here, Your Honor. I think he might be. Here he comes.
Shelley Salmon's here.
I don't believe so. So, Your Honor, I believe that the alleged victim in this case wants the protection order to be modified. We asked this to be set for another pretrial, but she does want the protection order modified, but she is not here today. She works 80 hours a week. I understand that she was not given a subpoena to appear today. I think maybe next time there could be a subpoena so she can get off work, so.
Well, Your Honor, it is our office's normal practice to let somebody know that if they don't want the protection order, they should come to court, address that directly to the court. We advised her of that, and she actually, on December 27th, said that she would be here. So she's not here. So given that, we're not willing to ask to dismiss the protection order.
That's understandable.
So
I'll let it remain in effect, and then when do you want to come back, Mr. Stratton?
A couple weeks, Your Honor.
we'll issue a subpoena for her, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, 2 weeks would be fine, but that's actually another Tuesday because the 16th is a holiday, so court will be on Tuesday the 17th. Are you available then, or?
No, Your Honor, I have a trial starting that day, and the 23rd will be a bad time, so maybe the
How about the 20th?
20th?
Is it Friday?
Yeah, the 20th will work.
Okay, next hearing is January 20, 10 a.m.
State of Ohio versus Carol Wolosik, case number TRC 222589 A and B.
This is Mr. Stratton's case set for pretrial. She had missed a pretrial on the 23rd, but that was the bad weather day. Then I think she came in last Friday.
Yes.
And you weren't here, so I told her to come back today.
Yeah, Your Honor. Your Honor, we'd like to set this for another pretrial, maybe about a month out, wait time, of course. I think the prosecution has agreed to allow her to get into some treatment and then work on a resolution to this case.
We'd like to see her in treatment, given the allegations and given her prior conviction. So we're not opposed to that.
Does she have someplace in mind she wants to go?
We don't just yet, Your Honor. That's why I suggested a month. That way it'll give us time to find a place and get her into someplace.
Do you have a medical card, or how do you pay for medical services?
I don't think so. It ends whenever I turn 19.
Are you working?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have health care through your work?
I don't know. I just started at Sheets 3 months ago.
Okay, well, you're not going to have health care either.
I turned 19.
Because I'd like to get her started on that. Does anyone want to speak with her today or about?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's good to strike while they're here, rather than say, okay, at some point in the future, we're gonna start.
Yeah.
So let's get it started now.
So why don't you go speak with that lady in the back, and then we'll,
Next hearing will be February 3rd.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and set it, Your Honor?
Yes, February 3rd.
Here.
State of Ohio versus Tammy Webb, case number CRB 22681. Tammy Webb, she's not checked in.
Your Honor, Ms. Webb contacted me this morning indicating that she has a virus and asked for a continuance. I spoke to Mr. Hill. He did not object. I prepared an entry but left the date blank to look for a convenient date with the court.
Okay.
We go a little bit further out on this one. This is, if you may recall, this individual is deaf, and so we were trying to coordinate to get one of her daughters in here with
How
us.
about the 20th?
I am in Wayne County that day, but I am here the 23rd, 27th, and 30th.
Either the 23rd or 27th works.
Let's go with the 23rd if we could, Your Honor.
January 23rd, at the defendant's request, will be the next hearing for pretrial.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Michael W. Piles, case number CRA 21733, PRD 21564.
This is Mr. Warford's case. It had been set a week ago, actually.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Piles is a veteran, had gotten some text from Ms. Rayburn. What's going on with her now?
He's wanting to know what's going on with the VA.
I've continued with my treatment, or continued with my groups and my meetings with Ayla and my other group with Dustin. I took a drug screen at the VA a couple weeks ago. I just continue to do what they told me to do.
Well, let's do a screen today.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll have you back. So go see Mr. Cooper and do a urine screen.
All right. Yes, sir.
State of Ohio versus Amanda Castle McGill, case number TRC 171594.
Okay, this is an older case, and there's been a warrant outstanding since August, it looks like. August the 8th, is that correct?
Sounds about right, sir.
It's on an OBI. Do you admit or deny that you missed that
I admit
hearing
it.
back in August?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an explanation for that?
Trying to stay on top of everything. I just missed it. I'm doing drug court out of Boyd County. I have a common pleas case. I had another case in municipal in Ironton. I'm finished with it. I had a case out of Colgrove that I've recently finished, a CPS case that I just got my kids back. Just trying to juggle too many things at once, and this one slipped through, and just trying to catch up on everything.
Okay, and you're in the, did you say Boyd County Drug Court?
Yes, sir.
Who's your judge?
Reese.
Are you in a treatment program besides that? Or?
No, sir. I've been in the program for going on 2 years now.
Is that, I know one time you,
I
we
completed
had you in
Spectrum.
treatment here.
Yeah, I completed Spectrum.
Okay, you did make a payment today on your funds. You still have some community service left to do.
I've completed all the community service hours
When did you turn that in?
last week.
Okay. Well, it's not showing up here yet.
He even turned in some of the hours on the fines as well.
Okay.
Several of the hours on fines as well, actually.
All right, I'll cancel the warrant. I'll give you a new review hearing date of February 3rd, and by then it'll be processed. The hours you turned in, I don't have it yet to me. So February 3rd, 9 a.m.
Thank
for
you.
next hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Dustin Potter, case number CRB 23-1.
There's a code of defendant cross-filing.
Sir, are you Dustin Potter?
Yes, sir.
The bail is handing you a copy of the charge file. It's a domestic violence complaint. It alleges that on December 31st in Union Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Madison Kearns, and that Madison's either a member of your family or a member of your household. So that makes it a domestic violence charge. Maximum penalty. Okay, let's go ahead and call. I guess she has a charge also.
State of Ohio versus Madison Kearns, case number CRB 23-2.
So to finish yours, Mr. Potter, you're facing a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Ma'am, you can come on up and we'll do your arraignment also. You must have the file, no problem. And ma'am, you're Madison Kearns.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your case number is 23-2. It alleges that December 31st, you caused or tried to cause physical harm to Dustin Potter, who's a member of your family or household. Maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
I explained rights previously to a defendant. Were you all in the courtroom then? Do you understand your rights or have questions about them? You're okay with that? I can go over them again if you want.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, how do you each want to plead to the charge?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Do you want lawyers appointed? Do you want a protection order against each other? Do you want each other ordered to stay away from
No, Your Honor.
each of you? Okay. And, okay, are you all married or in a relationship, or
In a
In a
relationship.
relationship.
is that something you're wanting to continue or not continue? Continue? Well, you probably need to look at some counseling. What's the state's position on this?
The state was going to recommend that there be counseling. And there's some indication here, and I don't know to what extent, but that alcohol might have been involved in this. So I don't know to what extent it is a regular problem for them. It's New Year's Eve. I don't know. But we'd want them to have them assessed for that and anger management, relationship type counseling. And we would be agreeable, if each of them are, to allowing them to go through the treatment and whatever's recommended and hold the case off for about 90 days. And if they're successful and bad things don't happen, we would be willing to look at a dismissal of the charges for both of them upon the payment of one court cost at the end of that time.
How's that sound? Agreeable? Okay, see, both were shaking their head yes, so I think that is a sign. How do you all pay for medical services? You have to go to the doctor, how do you pay for it? Do
I
you
have
want to be-
I have Buckeye Health Plan, and I have Buckeye Health Plan for my daughter.
Is that
I
a
get that through
medical card?
the
or-
government. Yes, yes.
Okay. What about you, sir?
I have a job with Aspen Dental, so I just have to pay out of pocket.
Okay. All right. You can do an assessment for alcohol, and we'll do Bethesda. And the way this works, I'm just gonna put it off for like 3 months. Let it pin, and you go get some counseling and come back. If there's no further problems, you complete your counseling, then we'll dismiss it with payment of one court cost, which will be $110. That's the court cost on one case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, does it matter, is there a better day? We always have court usually unless there's a holiday like it was yesterday. It's gonna be a Monday or a Friday. Does it matter to you if it's a Monday or a Friday?
Friday would be better.
Friday's better?
Yes, sir.
So let's make it April the 7th as your next hearing date for both of you. I'll write that down. There's a form to put that on your next hearing date. April 7th, pre-trial. Okay, the representative is going to go out in the lobby and talk to you, get something set up for you all to do some counseling. Any questions? And you understand, let me make sure, since you don't have lawyers, you have a right, it's called speedy trial rights, you have a right to make the state of Ohio bring your case to a trial in a certain time frame, depending on the type of case it is. But what we're doing here, you're in effect waiving those times because you're hopefully going to get a dismissal. So we're not going to be speeding to get to trial. We're going to be delaying things to let you get some counseling and get the case dismissed. Are you both on board with that?
Yes, sir.
You understand you're waiving your speedy trial rights by doing that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Talk to the representative for Bethesda, and then hopefully we won't see you till April the 7th.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I'll need for them to each sign
Yeah.
that waiver.
He'll have a document for you to sign, just what I just told you about waiving speedy trial rights is what that says.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Jones, case number CRB 20-490, PRC 18-875, CRD 20-2242, A and B.
This is Mr. Morford's case, Anthony Jones, set for pre-trial. Yes.
Keep that, that's right.
Okay, it's a pretty good report. Looks like, I mean, good screens. Looks like there's still things that need to be worked on. My take on it. Is this outpatient or inpatient? It's inpatient.
What's his charge here?
Yes, it's a review on a 20 case.
This is a review matter, Your Honor.
Yes, I don't know, is there anything in common pleas also, or not?
Yes. We do, Judge, and we return there
February 1st. He's got an appointment to come in and see me, I think, on the 5th of this month, and there's video that he wants to watch.
Okay, so for the cases here, he's doing what I think he should do. There is actually one, I think it's, no, it is resolved. It was a theft offense. It looks like there was a plea on it. So these are all review type matters here, but he does have a pending case of conflict.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's come back in another month then. So February 3rd, pretrial on review on all cases. Are you representing him in common pleas also, Mr. Moore?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
He's going to wait.
State of Ohio versus Cody M. Pritchard, case number CRB 22721, CRB 22644, CRB 22519, A and B.
Good. Things with Cody. Perfect. Has he a new home? Oh, yeah. It's in almost 20. How's it going, buddy?
Got him a job?
And job.
Yep.
You got what is going well?
Yes, sir. I work 3 hours.
Good.
Yeah.
How is it having a home?
That's good.
Is it good for you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have support? People around you?
Yes, sir.
If you get any kind of issues, you can reach out and...
Yeah.
Judge, we didn't see that. So far, so good, Judge. I know when we were last here, our goal was to get him an independent living, and it appears that that's happened and has for 2 months.
Where are you working? I hear you got a job now.
Yes, sir, I do.
Where he said?
Pals.
Pals. The place that goes there for their day programs. He
Oh, okay.
cleans their vehicles, they pay him,
Very good.
and his support comes.
3 hours a day.
That's good.
Got his first paycheck a couple weeks ago.
Congratulations.
A paycheck.
Thank you.
Good.
Mr. Hill, how's the state want to proceed?
Your Honor, the last time this case was before the court, I unfortunately wasn't here that day, on December 2nd, and it's my understanding that on the 2 prior charges that, I don't know whether, the 22 CRB 519 and 22 CRB 644, that was our goal, to get him in his own place, and so we would be able to dismiss those. On this latest one, I don't know whether our victim maybe is even here today, Abigail Gibbs. I believe we're going to need to speak with her a little bit before we can do anything else on it. I'd ask for a short continuance. Yes, please. We'll go ahead and nollie the other 2 charges.
Okay, 22-644, 22-519 A and B are both nollie, which means dismissed.
Didn't they supposed to do that after the last one? They said
We'll set, go another month. Is that agreeable, another month? For the,
Yes, Your Honor.
that'll give us the time to see. I mean, it looks like everything's going really well. And that's great. That's what we want. Gives us a little more time to see that that is going to happen. So let's make it February 3rd, be exactly 1 month. Good job, Mr. Pritchard. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
The victim has a right to receive medication.
No, they said they sent it.
I can't speak for you.
Come on, thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's right. Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio recalls Michael W. Piles, case number CRA 21733, CRB 21734, CRB 21561. CRC 21-2788.
And my last drug screen was negative at the VA.
So this one's positive?
Huh?
This one is positive?
It is, but I haven't taken it. I don't know exactly.
Well, I did get a response from Amanda Rayburn.
Yep.
Here, I'll just read it into the record. December 27th, he attended a meeting on the 28th. No-showed his individual therapist on the same day, but rescheduled and attended on December 30th. He was screened on December 7th, was negative for everything. He's scheduled to see Ayla
Yes, sir.
this week. Let me know about his screen. I'll be surprised if it's negative, which it isn't.
So I've been sick for the last week. I haven't left my house for 4 or 5 days. I haven't taken anything other than Suboxone and antihistamine for my cold. That is, I haven't left my house hardly for 4 days. I mean, I understand the test is positive, but I haven't taken anything other than
What's the state's position on this?
cold medicine and,
Well, it sounds like you've been making some effort with the VA, and he has something scheduled coming up. Is that what was?
He still has meetings scheduled with them.
I've not missed any of my meetings. The one she says that I missed on the 27th was actually Ayla's, it was not my fault, it was Ayla's the one who canceled that one, and then I followed up on the 30th with her, which was her first available appointment.
Well, when is it you're seeing her again?
Tomorrow, I have a group tomorrow, and I have an individual with Ayla tomorrow.
And you don't have any transportation issues you can get there?
That's correct, sir, yes.
I suggest coming back in a couple of weeks and just keep a tighter rein on the hearings here. Is that agreeable to the state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks, is actually the 17th. Are you available then, Mr. Morford? I think you're on the docket that day. That's a
Yes, sir.
Tuesday.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, I'll set it for the 17th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus William E. Mann, case number CRA 22-815.
Your Honor, this matter is set for preliminary hearing, and I believe the state's intention is to take this to the grand jury. So Mr. Mann would like to waive his right to preliminary hearing in order to preserve his bond.
Okay. You'll need to sign a waiver. What you're giving up, Mr. Mann, you have a right for me to determine that the state has enough evidence to take it to the grand jury. It's called a preliminary hearing. You're waiving that right in order to keep your bond, because the state could just dismiss it and take it directly to the grand jury without having a hearing. So you've got a bond up that's pretty favorable, so you want to keep that. And to keep that, Mr. Steyer needs to be able to get in touch with you once he hears from the common police court. So if they ask for you to come in, he's got to be able to get you in there without, without losing track of you. Sometimes people move or they change phones and you can't get them in, then you're going to get another warrant, have to wind up posting another bond, so you don't want to do that.
Yes, sir. Now, the only fill-up I'd add to that, of course, is that there's about a 50-50 chance that I will not be his attorney at the next level, because Board of the Courts doesn't reappoint counsel.
And they don't notify?
Well, they notify whoever the new attorney is who doesn't have his contact information.
Okay.
And then say, well, why didn't you contact your client?
Well, let's see.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Is it 19 Private Drive 7776?
Yeah, that's my home address.
I have his contact information, so if you, and you have my card, contact me if you find out you've been indicted, and even if I'm not your attorney, I'll at least find out when you need to come to court or who your new attorney is.
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes. Okay, I'll accept the waiver. Case is bound over to the grand jury.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I'd like to know what date he posted his bond.
Do you know when you posted?
It was on a Tuesday, last week.
Last Tuesday?
Yes, sir.
He indicates the 27th.
It looks like it. Yes, it was December 27th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer Collins, case number CRB 24A and B and TRC 194073.
And you're Jennifer Collins, and you have an OBI sentencing that you have to take care of. Okay, you finished the 3-day school this past month, so that's good. Now, you've still got some community service and fines to pay.
Yes.
Do you have anything on your fines you can pay today?
I paid $25 Friday,
Friday? Okay.
Saturday one.
I'll continue your sentencing hearing and make it another month, so February 3rd will be your next hearing.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. 10 o'clock, February 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Clyde King, case number TRD 202187, ABCD and E, CRB 2225. Clyde King did not check in, Your Honor.
This is Mr. Stiers' case. He's set for sentencing, and I'm not sure if he has a bond posted or not. He does. Oh, really? Mr. Stiers,
I have no information, Your Honor.
the bailiff was telling me he thought maybe Mr. King's wife died suddenly 2 weeks ago, maybe?
It was about that, like, it was Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, something like that.
Do you have any contact information?
Looks like he contacted me on Facebook about an unrelated matter last month, so I should be able to get a hold of him that way. So with that in mind, I'm going to ask for a continuance, Your Honor.
Yeah, I ran because it was very unusual circumstances that if it was the woman that was found outside from exposure, I believe, wasn't it?
They first
From cold.
said that because of the cold weather, I think that they sent her off for an autopsy to make sure, haven't heard the results.
If we could come back on the 13th, Your Honor, that should give me time to try to track him down.
Okay, at defendant's request, the case is continued January 13th for sentencing. 10 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are ready for the jail, Your Honor.
Okay, we have some hearings to do from the jail.
State of Ohio versus Matthew Fortner, case numbers PRC 162056 and TRD 162079. Gregory McNeely is on deck.
Matthew Fortner.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, then you're Matthew Fortner?
Yeah.
All right, and Mr. Fortner, I think you know I'm Judge Capper. I'm going to turn the recording on. It's alleged that you missed a review hearing.
Recording has started.
Case number 16-2079, 16-2056, and the 2056 was an OVI. You had a review hearing in May of this past year. It's alleged you missed it and got a warrant issued because of that. Do you understand that charge? Do you understand the rights you have as a defendant?
Yes.
Do you admit or deny that you failed to appear for your review hearing?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have an explanation?
I just knew I had a warrant felony court too, so I did show up.
Okay, so you have to go to felony court also?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that hasn't happened since you got arrested yet.
Right.
Who was your attorney in felony court? Do you remember? Or do you have one yet?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You don't have one appointed yet? Okay, what I'm going to do then, so have they told you when you're going to appear? You think tomorrow would you appear in common pleas, or do you know?
They said about 2 weeks.
Oh, it'll be a while. Well, why don't we come back here in 3 weeks? I'll set it for the 20th. So if you're still in jail, I'll see you like this. If you get out, I'm going to set a signature bond, $2,000 OR bond. So I won't be holding you in jail, but if the common police judge holds you in jail, then I'll see you by teleconference. If you get out on some kind of bond they set for you, then you need to come to the court in Chesapeake on the 20th for a hearing. And I'll just make it a review hearing, so it'll be at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Gregory McNeely, case number CRB 23-3. And Stephen Thompson is on deck.
Morning.
All right.
Gregory McNeely, is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your charge was faxed down to the jail, so I don't know if you received it yet. You should. It was faxed about a half hour ago.
I haven't received it.
Have not?
No.
Okay, it's a domestic violence complaint. I'm going to go ahead and read it to you so you understand what the charge is. It alleges that on December the 31st of this past year, 2022, in Perry Township, by threat of force, you caused Zachary Adkins to believe you would cause imminent physical harm to him or his family. And it's alleged that Gregory McNeely is either a member of your family or lives in your household. So the charge is a domestic violence complaint. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, they can be used against you. You have a right to bail, make the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, sir.
How do you want to plead to this domestic violence charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed?
Well, I'd try to get me one first. I can hire you. Can I?
Yeah, you can hire your own, you want to hire your own lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, the prosecutor's here, so I'm going to ask him what he wants on bond. What's the state's position on bond for Mr. McNeely?
Your Honor, the state does not oppose an OR bond as long as it's accompanied by a protection order. So I guess the issue of where Mr. McNeely might be located in the meantime would be something that need to be addressed.
Okay. Okay, now Zachary Atkins, is that a stepson or something like that?
It's nephew.
Now, does he live with you or you live with him?
He lives with me.
Okay, do you have a place you can stay where Zachary's not at while this case is pending?
But yeah.
Where would that be?
With my brother, so yeah.
What's his name?
Randy,
Okay, I'm gonna let you out on a signature bond. Do you understand what that means? $1,000 signature bond, but I'm worried you stay away from Zachary. I just don't want anything to happen while the case is pending. That's standard, so you stay away from him at least till you come back to court. Okay, so when do you want to come back? How long do you think it'll take you to get a lawyer?
Well, how long do you usually get? I really don't know how long.
2 to 3 weeks usually is typical, 2 to 3 weeks. Can you get a lawyer in that time frame?
I'm sure, yeah, I haven't figured out if I can or not.
Okay. Are you working, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, so you can come on Monday or a Friday, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna set your next hearing then for January the 20th. So that's a Friday. It's 2 weeks from this coming Friday. It'll be your next hearing, and that's gonna be in the court in Chesapeake. Do you know where that is?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you gotta be at court then with your lawyer, unless your lawyer tells you they've made arrangements for a different date. And that'll be at 10 a.m. I'm letting you sign a $1,000 signature bond, but I'm ordering you to stay away from Zachary. Mr. Healy.
Your Honor, there is going to be a time issue here because of the fact that it looks like Mr. McNeely was in jail as of December 31st, so he spent 3 days in jail, which is 9 days, and we only have 45 days. So that's going to...
All right, I'm either going to have to move this date up, or you're going to have to agree to waive your time constraints. You have a right to make the state bring your case to trial within a certain time frame called speedy trial rights. You can waive that and agree that the state can go longer. If not, then I'm going to have to move your date up to make it closer because they want to get more time to get your case together. So do you want to waive your speedy trial rights, or you want me to move the next hearing date up closer to today's date?
Waive the speedy trial rights.
It's a right to make the state bring your case to trial within, I think, 45 days is what the prosecutor is saying. 6 weeks. Do you want to make them bring the case to trial in that time frame, or do you not object if it goes longer than that?
I can't hardly understand you exactly what you're saying. To waive my rights.
Okay, well, since you don't understand, I'm just going to change the hearing date. That's the easiest thing to do. I'll change the hearing date. So I'm going to move it to the 13th. So January the 13th is going to be your next hearing. So a week from this Friday, January the 13th, you've got to be in court in Chesapeake at 10 o'clock, January the 13th. Okay, that's all.
State of Ohio versus Stephen Thompson, case number CRA 22-617, CRB 21-570. And Michael Rowe is on deck.
Stephen Thompson. All right, and sir, you're Stephen Thompson?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Thompson, there are your rights with you. You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to have an attorney, have one appointed. You say things in court, what you say can be used against you if you admit something. You have a right to have bail and to make the state prove the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
And it looks like you got a couple new charges. The most recent ones is 22-617. It alleges that on September 23rd of 2022, you knowingly were in possession of methamphetamine. That's a felony 5. Maximum penalty is 1 year in jail, $2,500 fine. Case number 22-2476 alleges that on September 23rd of 2022 at 2:25 p.m. you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of drugs or alcohol or a combination, and that this would be your third offense. On a third offense, the maximum penalty is 1 year in jail, $2,750 fine, $10-year license suspension, and forfeiture of the vehicle if it was titled to you. That's the most that can happen. The least that can happen is 30 days in jail, $850 fine, and a 2-year license suspension. Then you're also charged with not wearing your safety belt. That's a mandatory $30 fine. And failure to control your vehicle. That's a minor misdemeanor, maximum penalty is $150 fine. So do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
And those were faxed down to the jail this morning at 9 o'clock. So you should have them, or they're rattling around the jail somewhere. Next charge, and this looks as an older charge, but I don't think you've ever been, yeah, it doesn't look like you ever got arraigned on it. It's from 2021. It's a menacing charge. It alleges July 24th of 2021 in Union Township, you knowingly caused Timothy Rice to believe you would cause physical harm to his person or property. That's a 4th degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. And then you've got an old case, 19-235, that's alleged you failed to appear for a hearing on June 29th, 2020. That was a littering charge. Do you understand these charges, sir?
Yes.
And you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have money to hire a lawyer with?
No, sir.
Are you working?
No, sir.
You have no income?
No, sir. I was locked up on December 7th in West Virginia, and I've lost the job about that.
You were in Western Regional from December 7th till?
Yes, yes, sir.
When did you make it over here to Lawrence County, to the jail in Ironton?
This past Saturday.
Okay. So you from December 7th till December 31st?
Yes, sir.
You were in Western Regional. So that's
Yes, sir.
3.5 weeks. I'm just interested because that's what I tell people, like if they run to West Virginia, you get arrested, it's going to be close to a month. You're going to sit over there waiting to get extradited. Mr. Morford, I will appoint you. Are agreeable?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm going to appoint Mr. Morford to represent you, Mr. Thompson. What's the state's position on the bond for Mr. Thompson?
Your Honor, the last incident was on September 23rd, and he was summoned in for September 30th, and he didn't appear at that time. So that causes us some concern. In addition...
And prior, he didn't show up back in, well, his review hearing was in 20. June of 20, he didn't show.
He's got a
19 case.
history of not showing up. Also, what's alleged here is a crash, I believe. Single vehicle crash, and then possession of methamphetamines at that time. So we feel that these are indicators of some serious problems that need to be addressed. So what we would like to offer, and probably Mr. Morford's going to need to speak with his client about this, but we would agree to an OR bond if he were to be assessed and start in treatment immediately.
With an ankle monitor?
With an ankle monitor, and a plea to the OVI charge. We would agree to leave the case here, the felony case, and allow him to go through treatment and be successful in that, delay the sentencing on the OVI until a later date, and likewise on this other, what is it, menacing, something like that, menacing. Now, in the alternative, we would want a $7,500 cash or surety bond.
Do you want to talk with him?
Mr. Thompson, probably be a good idea for me to call you and discuss this rather than we discuss it here in the courtroom. So tell the jail I'm going to call you to speak to you and explain. Do you understand everything that Mr. Heald had to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll call you in just a minute.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so we'll recall this one later in the docket to decide how we're handling bond, if he's going to treatment or not. So the case will be recalled.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
State of Ohio versus Michael Rowe, case number CRB 23-4.
Do you want the files, Mr. Morford?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Judge. You're up. Michael Rowe. Is that the jail? All right, sir, are you Michael Rowe?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Rowe, I'm Judge Capper at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You've got a charge here, this is your arraignment hearing, and you have a right to remain silent at arraignment. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, what you say can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bond and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand the charges?
Yes.
Right, I mean, I understand your rights. Yeah, I haven't told you the charge yet. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the charges. These were faxed down to the jail about 15 minutes ago, so I don't know if you have them yet.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
The charge is voyeurism. It's a second-degree misdemeanor, and it alleges that you at Rome Township on January the 1st did, for the purpose of sexually arousing or gratifying yourself, trespass or otherwise surreptitiously invade the privacy of another person to videotape, film, photograph, or otherwise record that other person in a state of nudity. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
And you understand the rights you have?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge against you?
No contest.
No contest means you're not fighting it, you're agreeing you can be found guilty without having a trial, having a lawyer. If I believe what the state says it has as evidence is legally enough for a conviction. So is that, usually entering a no contest plea is going to result in a guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
I'm just, honestly, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just trying to make it easier.
Well, it's a pretty serious charge, so I would never advise someone to enter a plea just because it was easier. Because once it's in, it's hard to withdraw. So if you don't know what you should do, you should probably enter a not guilty plea.
And then, I guess I'll enter a not guilty plea.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Sling trash Monday and Tuesday, and then do diesel mechanics Wednesday through Friday.
What do you make in a week?
About 500.
That's your take home?
Mm-hmm.
You got any money saved? No?
No, sir, I blew up my money on New Year's, getting drunk, getting the food.
Where do you live? I've got homeless on the complaint.
Yeah, I kinda am. I've been bouncing around from like Gallipolis area to Chillicothe, stuff like that.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in Jacksonville, Florida, and then I was raised in Georgia for a little bit, and then from Georgia I moved up here to Ohio.
What's the state's position on bond?
I don't know. It's concerning that he's homeless. It's concerning that he has made admissions that he's drinking and heavily, it sounds like. I don't know where he would go if he gets out of jail.
Do you have a place to go if you're out of jail on bond?
Yeah, I could go to my buddy's house and got the list of the one I've been staying with, so. But
Does your buddy have a name?
His name's Kenny.
That's it? He doesn't have a last name?
Kenny, I don't know, look it up, Livingston or something. I really ain't been paying attention lately, man. I ain't been me.
Mr. Hill?
I'm trying to think of something to say. Well, alcohol, if he, yeah. Okay, I guess since there is some indication that he was highly intoxicated, and I think he even admitted that, he wrote a statement. We would be willing to see if he could be assessed for a treatment program. That's a little bit of an unusual direction to take for the kind of case it is, but I don't know what else to do with him other than just to either send him back out to the wind or ask for a bond.
I just got done completing treatment, I mean to cut you off, I just got done doing an inpatient rehab a year ago, but it wasn't for alcohol, it was for cocaine and marijuana. And I graduated it and I just recently got off probation. Like I said, I haven't really been doing, like, I haven't been out there partying or nothing. I've been literally going to work and coming back home, and then I just decided to party one time and it cost me heavily, so.
All right, Mr. Stratton, I think I'll appoint you.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor,
where did you go to treatment, Mr. Ryan, before?
It was called Ed's Place to the Recovery Council in Waverly, Ohio.
I'm familiar with that.
Okay, it's a legitimate place.
It is.
It's 190 days.
I think at this point, under the circumstances, it's probably in his interest to go to an inpatient program with an ankle monitor. Do you have a medical card, Mr. Rowe?
No.
Can sign him up.
Would you be willing to go back to treatment if we could get you into a place?
I mean, I'd like to really go back to work, honestly. I'd just rather get a fine paid off and be done with it. I don't care if it's thousands of dollars a month.
Well, that may not be an option.
I don't know for a fact, but this might require registration.
That was my concern too. I don't think it does off the top of my head, Your Honor, but I definitely want to make sure that that's an issue we address.
Well, it's a very strange set of, how did he get in this place? It wasn't his house, right?
It almost sounds like a burglary to me.
Yeah, how did that happen? Anyway,
Your Honor, I know that you asked for the name of the gentleman he's staying with. Maybe you can provide an address and maybe
do you have
we
a phone number or any contact information, Mr. Rowe?
Man, I don't even know numbers to call people. That's what I said, my phone's here, and I ain't even been able to call no one. Everyone's probably thinking I'm done dead and did somewhere, I don't know.
Well, who's everyone?
I mean, everyone that knows me. I know a lot of people.
Give me some names. Are these people have names? If you don't know their name, they're probably not that worried about you disappearing.
Isaiah Geiger.
Who's that? Who's Isaiah Geiger?
That's my best friend that I've been hanging out with here and there. And then his friend, just me and people. That's what I said, I've been talking about.
What do you think?
About this guy? I think he can go to treatment. I don't know what the end result's going to be.
Yeah, Your Honor, he apparently does have a job. Maybe we could provide some information about his supervisor or something like that, that would allow us to, and he could possibly wear an ankle monitor that would actually keep us tabs on him.
It ups the ante quite a bit. From an M2 to a felony 3. He looks to me like, it sounds like somebody might be tempted to cut it off.
Your Honor, it sounds like he works full-time, and he's actually been quite honest with the court today.
I'd like to see him get some help, but I'm just worried about that.
Like I said, if I can, get a blessing, I'll return the favor.
Do you have time to deal with this today, or?
We might have time to deal with this.
We might? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let your lawyer call down and talk to you, and then we'll figure out after that what we're gonna do. Okay, so your lawyer's gonna talk to you, then we'll have you back and decide how we're gonna do your bond. Are you ready on Thompson?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, we can have Mr. Thompson back. We're ready to deal with him next.
State of Ohio recall Stephen Thompson, case number CRA 22617, CRB 21517, CRA 19235.
I thought I recognized the name. He was actually appointed me to represent him on the earliest matter.
Okay.
This guy.
And he wanted you to know that he completed inpatient treatment during the course of that case, and then lost his mother to COVID and relapsed, and he has been on the run and tried to put that behind him since then, knowing that sooner or later he would be called to reckon.
And what is he willing to do?
He's willing to go to treatment, Your Honor, with an ankle bracelet. He says that's what he needs and what he wants.
Okay. And where did you went to treatment before? Was it OVP?
No, TCC counsel in their report.
Okay. And how did that go?
It was real good.
Do you want to go back there, or you want to try someplace new?
No, I go back to TCC.
You got a bed for him? Okay, we're gonna make that happen, and you'll have to get an ankle monitor replaced. So, maybe that'll happen today, maybe it won't. I mean, I know they had several backed up from last week that they needed to do today, so I don't know if we'll get to it or not, but I'll make an order releasing Mr. Thompson to counseling center for inpatient treatment as soon as he has an ankle monitor replaced. And then you waive time constraints on the preliminary hearing
So waived.
and come back, maybe 2 weeks?
Judge,
17th?
hopefully, we might be able to slide in and get an ankle bracelet today before.
Hopefully.
Felony court tomorrow rather than that rush.
I know, well, I think we had 2 from Friday that were gonna have to be done today. So,
2 weeks is fine with us, Judge.
yes.
Your Honor, I'd like to say on behalf of the state and myself personally, I do remember Stephen.
Yes.
And I remember his mother, and I'm sorry to hear that she passed away. And I think she was a very nice lady. And I've dealt and had dealings with Stephen myself in the past, and I know he's a good guy. He's got problems. And we want to help him with the problems if he wants to take it that direction. So the first step's getting you back in counseling and treatment. But in order to keep the case here, the next time when we come back to court, we're going to want the OVI dealt with, meaning he's going to have to plead to it. If he wants to contest it, then that contest will have to take place in the common pleas court. So we'd rather keep it here and have him go through treatment and be successful.
Did you hear that, Mr. Thompson?
They just told me that the common police court had a hold.
Oh, so you got a separate case there too?
But all, Mr. Hill has it all, yes, I don't, they just told me to let you guys know I had a hold.
Okay, we'll have to investigate that. I mean, did you have a case pending there from in the past?
No, sir, everything's been out of the
Okay, well, we'll have to check on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and schedule it for the 17th. If I'm willing to let you go to treatment now, if there really is a holder from common pleas, you'll have to get that court on board with it too, and then sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't.
I just got a message from the jail, Your Honor. They did say he has a common pleas holder.
Okay. You want to still keep that date then, or?
Yes.
Probably not anything gonna happen before then anyway.
Oh, no.
Okay, your next hearing in this court is January 17th. He can be released, a 2,000 OR bond, cover everything with ankle monitor to TTC.
And Stephen, you understand, we also have to go deal with the holder, wherever that might be issued too.
Yeah, the jail's saying common police has a hold on you, which means that even if I say you can be released, you gotta get the judge there to agree too.
Right.
Okay, January 17th is your next hearing before me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bush.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Lonnie McDonald Jr., case number CRB 23-5 A and B.
And sir, you're Lonnie McDonald Jr.?
Yes.
Mr. McDonald, you've been here for a while today, so I've been explaining rights to people a few times. Do you want me to go over it with you again, or do you understand your rights?
No, I understand. Thank you.
Case number is 23-5A and B. The A case is a resisting arrest. It alleges that on December 31st, Union Township, you recklessly or by force resisted or interfered with the lawful arrest of yourself. That's a second-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. The B case is domestic violence. It alleges December 31st, Union Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to HH, which usually means it's a minor, who's a member of your family or household. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Yes.
How do you plead
Not guilty.
these charges? Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Are you working?
I'm on unemployment right now.
How much do you receive in unemployment?
$460 a week.
Do you have dependents that are dependent on you for your income?
Yes.
How many?
2.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel then?
More for Stratton.
Okay, Mr. Stratton's got enough to do, so let's get Mr. Morford. We got a jury trial coming up this afternoon, and he's going to be involved in it, so he's going to be tied up. Mr. Morford, this is Lonnie McDonald. I'll appoint you to represent him. Is there a protection order requested?
Your Honor, I've spoken with Ms. Hammonds, who is the alleged victim. Also, her child, how old is your child? Is an alleged victim as well. Well, let's see. It's just your child, right? So, Ms. Hammonds doesn't want a protection order. The protection order would protect the 15-year-old child. They do live in the same household and have, it's said, for 14 years. And Ms. Hammond said that this has never been a problem before. I asked her if there were substance abuse issues or anger issues that needed to be addressed. She indicated that this was an isolated incident. So I don't know really at this point, don't know enough about it to know what kind of recommendations we would want to make with respect to those things. With respect to the protection order, I guess I would ask the court to inquire to her about her child and the need for a protection order with respect to that child.
All right, and your child's in high school then?
Yes.
What school?
Chesapeake.
Is there another parent involved? Or
No, he passed away when she was a baby.
Okay. And since this happened, allegedly happened, just happened on
New Year's Eve.
Was it New Year's Eve? So have you all, everyone been in the same household since then?
No,
Tell me about, what's the living arrangements? That's what I need to know.
he hasn't been there.
Okay.
But he does live there.
So it's just you and your son then, currently?
No, I have 2 daughters.
Oh, you got other children?
I don't have a son.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I assumed it was a son, so this is a female. Let me read the affidavit. Well, yeah, these pretty serious allegations in the affidavit, so I think we need to stay apart for a while. And maybe Children's Services needs to, maybe we need to have a third neutral party in this.
We'll contact them.
Okay, I'm going to order that Mr. McDonald stay away from HH in that household. It's HH, I think is the initials. And then let's come back fairly quickly, so, I mean, it's not, I'm not saying it's going to be forever, but at least initially. And you do have another place to stay, obviously, you've been staying somewhere else.
Yes.
The 13th, Mr. Morgan.
Yes, I'm here then, Judge.
Okay, next time, January 13th,
Here and here.
for pretrial, protection order is issued. And the bond is continued as posted.
What was the bond, Your Honor?
$1,750.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Michael Rowe at Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 23-4.
Your Honor, I can explain a little bit more of his current situation now. I think that's, give a little bit more understanding to it. So he works for M&F Waste Management out of Proctorville. He does trash on Mondays and Tuesdays and works as a diesel mechanic for them the other 3 days of the week, work on trash trucks or whatever else needs to be done. He does live with a gentleman named Kenny Livingston out of Crown City, but he does not have that address. This case involved his phone, so his phone has been confiscated as evidence in this case. So he does not have any of those numbers that he would have available. He's not getting the phone back, even if he's released. So considering that, Your Honor, I think that the officer here was the responding officer to the case, and maybe he can shed some light on.
No, I just got called on. I didn't actually respond.
Okay. But, Your Honor, I think maybe we could allow this gentleman to go back to work, put an ankle monitor on him, and with the understanding that this could possibly lead to even more severe charges if you were to cut off the ankle monitor or destroy it in some way.
Mr. Healy.
Well, I believe we were discussing residential treatment with an ankle monitor, and we would be agreeable with that, but other than that, we would want a $7,500 cash or surety bond. There is also, I believe, a registration requirement that comes along with this, which we'll have zeroed in on the next time we're in court.
Okay. All right, I'm going to give alternate bond, $7,500 cash or surety, or $2,000 OR with ankle monitor, and residential treatment.
Your Honor, I think he would be more inclined to do residential than to sit in jail. This would be considered a relapse if that's what occurred on that date.
Right.
So I think he would prefer to do that than to sit in jail. It sounds like he's done well in treatment before. I know Ed's place very well, the recovery council up at Pike County. It's got a great reputation, so if he's completed that, it's faith-based, by the way. If he's completed that, then he's done a good job. They don't do any drug-assisted treatment up there that I'm aware of. So I think that an assessment and a release on an ankle monitor would be the best.
Okay. So you have do you want to go back there, or do you have a preference for another facility?
Your Honor, we probably want to stay around here. That would be difficult for him to even get there. He has no transportation, so.
Well, I didn't know if they would come get him, so.
Assessment might be an issue, I don't know.
Yeah.
So who can do an assessment?
I mean, we could do it over the phone. My biggest concern is voyeurism. Is that more of a boardroom charge or like a sex offense?
It could require registration. So I don't know if that you're prohibited.
That's the only issue. Is
Yeah.
that considered a sex crime or sex offense?
Well, why don't we do this? Let's put him on the docket for Friday. You're here Friday anyway, I think, aren't you?
I believe I am. Just go check real quick.
So if you're willing to take him, I'll release him to Bethesda with an ankle monitor. If they're not, then we'll have him back on the docket on Friday and decide then how we're going to proceed. Set it for a pretrial, January 6th.
Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome. Okay, that finishes us up at the jail.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Caldwell, case number CRB 131153 A and B, CRB 131057. This is a recall for failure.
Review. Okay, so you're the one that bonded with Mr. Sowers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the allegation is that you missed a review hearing back in February 21st, and that was on an older case, a theft offense and a theft offense, two theft offenses. Do you admit or deny you missed your review hearings?
Admit.
Do you have an explanation as to why you missed?
My mom was sick at the time.
Okay. Well, it looks like substance use has been a problem, right?
Yeah. I'm in outpatient treatment now
Where?
at ProAct
When did you start there?
last week.
Do you have any kind of report or anything showing that?
I have my Suboxone bottle with me, but not a report.
So it's got a prescription
Yes.
bottle? Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Okay.
Can you get it for me? Dale will get it, bring it to me. Because it looks to me like back in the fall you tested for, you were taking buprenorphine, but you were taking some other things too.
I think marijuana was on there. Yeah.
So she does have a prescription bottle with Marshall Health labeling on it. And it is for Suboxone.
I actually have an appointment today at 1 also.
Okay. And it looks like it was recently issued. You're living in Huntington?
No, in Chesapeake. It just has the wrong address on the bottle.
Okay, I'm going to order that you continue with ProAct and come back. I'm going to want you to continue in their program, and you guys still continue to take care of what you're ordered to do here. You still have some fines, and that's it, just fines. But you were ordered to complete the program way back in the day.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. Do you have any questions?
No. When do I?
I'm going to give you a new date to come back. January 27th will be your next hearing date. Now it'll be at 10 o'clock, it'll be a sentencing, because you have a bond up now.
Thank you.
Any questions? Okay, that's all.
Thank you.
Okay, court's in recess until we start the jury trial this afternoon. So volunteers can come back.
Well, Philip's having a discussion.
I'm okay, how are you?
Justice.
Good.
Wheels turn slow, but once they get going, he's stopping. So Philip's talking with, what's his name? About.
Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, Brad told me to tell him to talk to him, so I wrote him a note.
Yeah, so they're supposed to come get me, then I'll go talk to Rob. Yeah, he's here. With the sister.
Well, that's good, they both followed your options, right?
I am just waiting on
I always have trouble with plays. For me, it's nothing. You know what I mean? We always have there all the time. It's like nothing.
I told him, another current, I won't have as successful a year this year as I did last
I'm like,
year. Did your son graduate?
I'm sorry?
Did your son graduate?
Yes, lordy, lordy.
Is he working in here? Because he just does sports.
He's just doing sports, but in the summer he cuts grass. He's got grass cutting jobs, but
Yeah, but he plays sports Sunday. He's not playing
yeah.
taco.
He's and he's taking classes at OU too. So he doesn't have time because he's only got 2 high school classes. And the rest are over at OU.
Oh, okay. I'm
You don't move out when he's 18? Or go-
Well, you know what? I might have to end up kicking him out. Looks like it. I'm like, I never thought that because he loves like the social aspect and he's so smart. But I'm like, I think he's in complete denial that he's getting to graduate. Like, I'm like, it's gonna happen before you know it. Like, if he enjoys school so much, like just this aspect, sports and hanging out with friends. He'd stay in high school forever. He'd be a professional high school student. So I said, listen, I don't even have a basement. I have this 1-floor plan house. I said, you're not gonna leave my basement. You're out. He's looking at me like we don't even have a basement. You know, he likes mom to cook for him and all that stuff. Now he does do his own laundry. He is good with that.
Oh, that's.
But
Yeah.
Secretary's office number or card that I used to contact you.
Yeah.
I was told that, many agreements has like a specific program for like people who number with.
740. 2001.
Well, Phil's gonna resign. Well, he's already done it.
It's resolved. You got yours yet? Hey, Only need 7 more.
I can't believe it. They were supposed to be here at 11 o'clock.
What, jurors?
Yeah.
Welcome to our world. This
They're
happens.
coming in now.
Happens in
Oh.
common pleas.
No,
That
they're
happens.
supposed to be here at noon.
Oh, at noon? Oh, okay, I thought they were supposed to have been here at 11. I thought the trial was supposed to start at noon.
No.
Are you doing the trial too?
Yeah. It's been there. In the morning, just start the first business day of the
We had
year.
them come at noon.
What,
So we're fine.
what was that guy's name again?
Mr. Rowe,
Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
Now, we do have one juror that come in, she's got a warrant.
I heard that.
I thought that she wished she had.
They said she called.
No way.
She probably just
That's
like,
the first thing, yeah.
Only has some warrants.
Does that ever happen? And then your jury trial's up there, you have a juror that shows up, and you have a warrant.
and by the way, you are going to be arrested while you're here.
As a services?
So,
I've never had that happen. No, it's, it's like, well, it's not funny, so I mean,
yeah,
it's
only,
surprising.
He has a pending voyeurism charge.
this is my very first jury trial, so I'm anxious to see. Huh?
I hope we get to that point.
You think we will?
Registry.
That's what Philip
Registry.
Oh my gosh.
I was informed.
Well, it's the day. You might be just-
I guess the juror that showed up actually has a warrant.
Yeah, Jane Nagel.
It's hard coming back to work, isn't it? That's what I say.
Guess since the jurors aren't supposed to be here, I thought the trial was supposed to start, and then the jurors were over here in 11.
I thought the same. I thought it was going to start at noon too.
Apparently, it'll be, who knows how long it'll be.
Yeah.